Okay guys, so surprisingly this matchable barrel fits very flush into the hop-up chamber itself. I put the screw in partially right here, that way I know exactly how much of this newer inner barrel is sticking out. It's, compared to the older one, it's definitely sticking out a lot less, as you can see, but I still want it to be flush with the flash hider. So I used my hacksaw. I'm going to do it again just to demo, just in case if you ever wonder how I always recut my inner barrels. And keep in mind, I don't have a mill. I don't professionally recut them. I just do them the way they work for me, and I keep working on them until I get the desired results out of shooting the gun. So that's how I actually marked the barrel for cutting. And if I'm right, the inner barrel length of this gun is going to be like 200, because this is a 250 or a 230 millimeter inner barrel already. So that is where I'm cutting it, where you see these dots. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the table saw, and we're going to cut this really quick. Okay guys, so here we go. I just got a table saw. Before I start, always be safe. I don't want to see y'all cut your hand off because you're trying to cut an inner barrel. Okay, so here we go. As you see, it just cuts straight through. It doesn't, table saws, no way they're going to crown your barrel or anything. So we're going to start with the most important part we got to crown first, that inside edge. And what I do, I hold it probably at a 20-degree angle, I want to say, and I just circle the barrel. I'll probably do that for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, but just showing you, then I hold it at a 45 degree. And then you're going to want to do the outside. And in some cases you probably want to even do the outside first, since that has a potential to mess up the inside. Okay guys, something I do suggest when you go to cut your barrel, just do it by itself. I'm in a rush to do this. No reason why. Gotta go to work, but so yeah, it's easier just to cut it with nothing off, because I had to go with a Q-tip and clean out, bucking and all that, which, it isn't a long process. It's just a lot more pain-free to do it all separately. So just make sure your bucking is lined up. Then get your chamber here again. Put that right into place. As I said, I was really surprised with how good this Black Python barrel did with the stock SEMA parts. So that's always a really good thing. And then we're going to go ahead and put our hop-up and inner barrel back into our front end. Put that one screw in that's holding the chamber to the actual front end. Tighten that up. Also, I'm probably going to put this into 2 different parts because it's taking longer on video than I thought. But hey, 2 parts for you. Some more videos also. So probably build up some of the suspense of what I got to do. So as you see, that pretty much works out perfectly. Sorry if the focus is off. This is just my flip camera, but the barrel is nearly flush. So that's what we want to see. We don't want to see any of the outer barrel, any of the inner barrel. Then we're just going to put that flash hider back on. And as you see, I took a different approach this time. Usually I just buy all black flash hiders. Being a little bit on the safer side this time, just getting one of the ones with the smaller orange tip. Still doesn't look huge, but still being safe, of course. So after that, we're just going to go ahead and slide that front end right on the gun. And we're going to get all of our 4 body screws here. I always like to start with the 2 front ones. Okay, so after we got those body screws in, slip the gun over, Okay guys, now you're ready to put the battery tray on. Some things you don't need to forget. Don't forget that spring. If you're doing anything, at least get that. Also though, I modded the battery tray to this just like I did the last one. I cut off this back section right here, and then I cut off this section right here. Also for the front part, I filed out a bit, that way the wires still can be fed through up there. Since this securing nut right here for the top cover, it blocks those wires from going there, since you no longer have a hole for your stick batteries. So as I said, this is just a temporary, just to have it up there type thing. So once I figure out if I want to use a PEC box or put something in the buffer tube or however I'm going to do that, I'll do that then. But for now, we're just putting the gun together. Make sure your hop up and all that is good. Make sure your wires are feeding through that hole you just formed. And then from there, all you got to do is figure out how to get the front end to sync. Also, forgot to mention there, these two washers and the screw right here, make sure you position them beforehand so that the cover can go, the top cover can go on all the way. That was the mistake I was having there. And also that should make it a lot easier for me to put this battery in. So just put the battery in, push all the wires out to the side as you can, position the top cover onto the gun. Okay, as you see, I'm just adjusting it more and more till it's exactly, there we go. That felt right at least. We'll have to, there we go. Okay, I'm going to pause the video. Okay guys, so remember, y'all saw it here first, the MAKR 4. Everything fits on fine. Of course, you're getting those wires just hanging off from the side right there. And the foregrip doesn't necessarily look like the best look for the gun, but it is a great support, at least for holding it. And on top of that, the mag itself looks okay. I'm thinking about getting some short mags for this, though. I don't know. You tell me what you think. But overall, though, I can't wait to start using this gun. And there's no BBs in the barrel, just shooting it. As you see, that's 390 FPS, really slow ROF. So if anything, I will put a 300 spring or a 300 FPS spring in the gun. It'll be good to go. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed this video. This is either one big video or two parts. Let me know what y'all think of the MAKR 4. I know it doesn't look as snazzy as the MAKR 9 yet, but then again, this gun just started off, so no telling where this gun might go. I just can't wait to start using this in games though, because having that shorter front end is going to be just a lot more convenient for playing with it. Okay guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. This has been a Whatcha Vlogs production. I'm out.